Hi everybody and welcome to video number 45 in my EFT series. And this video I have decided to do about to help us with any anxiety we might have or worries we might have around the COVID-19 vaccine. And I would also recommend you might like to watch it along with my videos from this time last year, which are video number 28 till 32, and they're about boosting our immune system, good self-care during the coronavirus pandemic, as well as easing lockdown, because it might be quite for some people this might be quite upsetting because it means that we have to go out there more, and it might be for some people an issue that they might be kind of having social anxiety and might be worried about going out there to have the vaccine, and especially after we've been this last year in lockdown and we've been asked to stay at home. It might really be quite quite scary for some of us to go out there again. So I will address these during the tapping, as well as other concern, like for example worries about the side effects or whether it is the right thing for you. And so before I start, I would ask you to take responsibility for your own well-being and to encourage you to wash your hands if you are tapping on the face points. If you can't guarantee your hands can be clean, then please skip the face points. Okay, so I have decided to do this tapping video because I myself was a bit worried about the side effects of the vaccines because of my health issues in the past, and so I was a bit worried, a bit concerned. I was worried that having the side effects might set off a lot of my other symptoms together, and that I would get to a bad place like I used to be when I find it really difficult to overcome just any virus, any viral infection. So I was a bit worried myself, and I was looking up on the internet to see if I could find some videos, and I couldn't find any, and I thought, well, that might be a good idea actually to help people with this. So yeah, so the first thing I would say is we shall start to do a little bit of tapping around if you're not decided whether this is the right thing for you, because there can be so many things, there can be so many things like, is this, you might be worried about the side effects, about the long-term consequences, because this vaccine is still in its experimental stage. So it's only understandable that you might be worried, and of course there continues to be a lot of conflicting information from from the government, from the scientists. They don't, they kind of can't agree on things, and it's been a difficult year for all of us because we've got lockdown, and there's easing of lockdown, promise that we can get out of it all, and then there is another lockdown. So you might be wondering, well, if I have the vaccine, is this actually going to be the end of it all? Will there be perhaps new strains, or we still don't know about how effective this vaccine can be. So I will try to address all of these issues. So just step along, and yeah, let's get on with it. So even though I'm not quite sure whether I want to have this COVID-19 vaccine, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm not sure whether this is right for me, this vaccine is still in its experimental stage, and I'm not sure whether I want to be a guinea pig, but I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm still very much undecided whether this vaccine is the right thing for me, so much conflict around. There could be possible long-term health consequences, perhaps changes in my DNA. but I love and accept myself anyway. Okay, so if you start at the top of your head, I'm not really sure if I want to have this vaccine. I'm still not decided. There is so much conflicting information. I hear messages that that's okay, but I also hear messages it's not so okay, this vaccine. I feel it's also very political. The government and the scientists don't seem to be able to agree about everything. One day we are told to stay at home, next day we are asked to go out and eat out, help out to eat out. So I don't know. So I question whether this is really going to be helpful for me. I really want to think it is helpful. But then others are discouraging me. I'm worried about reaction from others. Other people's reaction regarding the choice that I make. People might be angry with the decision I make. But this is all about me and my decision. And whatever decision I make, it will come from the bottom of my heart. After doing all my research, I will make my own decision. I will not do what others tell me. This will be my own decision. I will do what's right for me, for my own health, as well as what I believe is right for others. I love myself, and I send love to others, and I bless my decision, and I send love and blessings to the decision other people make. Okay, so just take a deep breath in and tune in how things are for you after we've done these 2 rounds of tapping. And there kind of goes the decision what is right for you. You know, it's not about what you should do. This is about what you believe is right for you. And also about showing respect. Once you're showing respect for your own decision, then you will be able to show respect for other people's decisions, because we all have our own lives, our own stories, our own traumas to deal with. So, you know, whichever decision we make, you know, is for our own good and for the, you know, well-being of the whole world, for all of us. Okay, so if you made the decision that, you know, you would like to take the vaccine, but you still have, you know, worries and anxieties regarding, you know, a few issues there, then you can also tap on all of these. So for example, if you are worried about the side effects, that is something again we can tap on. So, as we are tapping, we are connecting to your worries, and that will help you, clear and help you to be, less, to have less stress around all these things. And also don't forget that, if you do get into the habit of daily tapping, that is actually helping your immune system as well, because what we are doing as we are tapping, we're turning off the stress responses, and the stress responses where we are constantly like on the go, they don't help our immune system. So they maybe help us to run away, and but yeah, so let's step on that. So even though I'm worried about the side effects of the vaccine, all these flu-like symptoms, all these shivers, all these headaches, I'm worried about my arm being sore, but I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm worried about the side effects of the COVID-19 vaccine, I'm worried I could get very ill. All these flu-like symptoms, all this sore arm, headaches, shivers. What if I get some kind of rare allergic reaction? But I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm worried about the side effects of the COVID-19 vaccine, I'm really not sure. What if I get very ill? What if I have to be in bed? But I love and accept myself anyway. Okay, so starting at the top of the head, I'm worried about the side effects of this vaccine. I'm worried about the flu-like side effects of the vaccine. I'm worried I could get really ill. I've heard the side effects of the second vaccine are even worse than the first shot. So I worry about that. The side effects of the vaccine. I'm letting go of my worry regarding the side effects of the vaccine, because I know I've got a healthy immune system. I look after my health. I eat well and exercise. I get enough sleep. My immune system is strong. I've got healthy cells. I send love and healing to my immune system. But I'm still worried. What if this vaccine does not solve anything? What if it's not effective? No vaccine is ever 100% protection. there is some protection. And so if I have the vaccine, it will give me freedom. Freedom to do more things I love. Freedom to visit more of my loved ones. More freedom. Is it really? I'm not sure. They've promised us more freedom, and then it never lasted. But I still believe there will be more freedom for me. And that this will be the way out of the pandemic. Okay, so take a deep breath in and just tune in to how you are feeling. And I hope that this helped you with some of your worries which you've got around, worry about the side effects. And so if you are worried, continue tapping. And the other thing which I was going to do a little bit of tapping about is about social anxiety. And if as I said at the start of this video, we've been asked to stay at home, and for some people this may be very difficult now after the whole year of being on their own, and to suddenly start going out, and particularly with the vaccine, where you will be, these vaccines are usually administered in, could possibly be big halls, or it could be small confined spaces where there will be many other people who will be waiting for it, as well as waiting afterwards to make sure that there is no bad reaction for any of us to the vaccine. So this could all be a little bit, worrying and panicky. You might be having panic, or it could feel also a bit claustrophobic. So if you feel this way and you're worried that you would find it difficult to sit next to somebody, and it might be claustrophobic, then it is also possible for you to tap on these feelings. And again, the tapping will help you with that. So I'll just do a little bit of tapping, of demonstrating what you could do to tap if you suffer from social anxiety and you're worried, or you find it even difficult to leave the home at the moment. So even though I've got social anxiety and I worry about going out again after being 1 year basically in self-isolation, but I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I worry I could panic while having the vaccine, or that I could pass out, and that I would find it uncomfortable to be around other people, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm really worried about leaving the house, I've been stuck at home this last year, but I love and accept myself anyway. All this panic around being with people, it makes me feel self-conscious. I worry others will look at me. I worry about sitting next to others and waiting. I worry that the feeling of the room might feel claustrophobic for me. This last year, I hardly ever went out anywhere. Now it feels overwhelming to go out. I'm not sure if I can make that, if I can leave the house. All this panic, all this anxiety, all this fear of being with others. Just letting go of this fear. Just letting go of this anxiety. I wonder if I could put this anxiety into all these balloons. Is it safe? I'm not sure if it's safe. This anxiety was protecting me. Actually, I don't need it now. I can let go of this anxiety. I am safe. I just put this anxiety into all these balloons. You can just visualize these balloons with all the anxiety flying away. Letting go of this anxiety which I feel in my stomach. Just letting go of this stomach anxiety. I see these anxiety balloons in the sky. And the balloons, I can no longer see them. The balloons have gone into the universe, and so has my anxiety. Okay, so again, tune in to how you are feeling and check with yourself what happened to all this anxiety, all these worries and fears. What's going on with them? You know, as we tap usually at the beginning, if the intensity is high, you might find that now the intensity is much lower. So if you still have some form, you know, if it's still a little bit of anxiety, worry there, just continue tapping. Just repeat this video again and again. And I also recommend watching the other videos, and I will put them into the comments section so that you're able to find them should you wish to. So thank you for watching my video. I hope it helps, and I look forward to you during my next video. Bye for now.